It's week 1 of the National Football League, where we'll see teams who have been division rivals since 1961. It's the Lions and the Vikings on Thursday night.
And we find ourselves at the stadium that played host to Super Bowl 52, the wondrous U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Tonight we are back to football. It's the Thursday opener for 2024, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Minnesota Vikings. The wait is finally over. Brandon Gaud and Charles Davis here on the start of a new NFL season, and we kick it off with a bang on Thursday night.
What's interesting about these Thursday night games is oftentimes we hear people say, is it really fair?
So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
This week, such an important one for his entire offense, but for him especially. He wants to start this new season off strong. He's got big plans for this year. Wants it to be one where he finishes among the league's best while leading his team to the postseason. A strong opening week is a great start to that and can create momentum that carries over not just to next week, but the next few weeks as well. A rising tide raises all ships. And if he can start this season off strong, his offense will benefit.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. First carry now for Kareem Hunt. Broken tackle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down. They'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. They'll set up to throw. Oh, his first throw of the season is intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it, and he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember,
he threw the interception the last time out, his first drive of the season here in the opening week. So now he's got to try to erase that memory and move on here, 1st and 10. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mike Gesicki. That'll bring up 2nd down. On play action, they'll throw. That's caught downfield by Addison. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Being chased out left. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. From a couple of yards beyond midfield, here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw here. This is caught by Addison. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 22-yard line. And now they'll stop play here, at least momentarily. A member of the Vikings in some discomfort after that last play. Well, just the last thing you want to see here in the first quarter of a new season. Hopefully nothing serious. We'll step aside for a moment. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. Justin Jefferson. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. There you go, Charles. His first touchdown pass of the new season.
And he had a strong rookie year. So much more expected of him this one, as you might imagine. He threw that one with confidence and assuredness.
And I noticed that the celebration a little bit more subdued than his first touchdown pass last year as a rookie.
Yeah, he certainly is acting like he's done it before.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He had the interception on the opening drive, but bounced back to throw a touchdown last time out. And he'll look to build on that as they start 1st and 10. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down. He'll look to throw, eluding the pressure right. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down. The Vikings offense now heading out to take over. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
Well, here's a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll look to throw it off play action. That's down the field for Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings! Justin Jefferson. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his 2nd season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He had the touchdown pass on the last drive, his 2nd of this first half, as he'll try again on 1st down here. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. Flush to his right. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. 2nd and 6. He'll look to throw. His throw incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Rolling to his left. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have the Vikings 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. That is incomplete.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did. and they drop it with a great chance to make a big play, that's going to hurt.
Steps away to his left. And he's got this to Jefferson. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. 22 yards there, a first down. Talk about a big first half. Already has the 2 touchdowns, adding to his receiving total there and picking up the first down.
He's coming off the line so fast. I think he's intimidating the defensive backs with his explosiveness, and he's chipping away at their confidence.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Last play, they went over 20 yards. This time, they top 30.
You get a rookie tight end who can run like this, it just gives this offense a different dimension than they've had. It's going to be fun to watch his development and how this offense expands as this season moves along.
This offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. Jefferson going to go in motion right. They go play action here on first down. He'll buy some time right. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
No shortage of impressive moments from him thus far. Now he's halfway to the century mark, and we're still in the first half. There's been no answer for his running ability so far by the defense. I can't wait to see what adjustments they'll have to make during the halftime break.
A first red zone opportunity of the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. Forced out to his left. And that is, I think he caught it. He did, but they'll say out of bounds. It'll be incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Now he'll escape to his right. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. It's their quarterback with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Vikings go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in Week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April.
He's not only thrown a couple of touchdown passes in this first half, he's run for 1 as well, as he'll start again with a first down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And they'll get him down up past the 15. Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. 1st and 10 at the 18. He'll drop to throw. He's got him in, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 35 yards the gain there. Another first down as well.
This offense is looking very comfortable here in this first half. Very relaxed, very smooth, very efficient. No wasted motions. Things are definitely going their way, and they continue to move the ball downfield.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit him over the top, unsuccessfully.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A big gainer there on the catch and run. 37 yards.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Handoff up the middle, Hunt. They showed some tough running, but they'll drop him at the 5-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. From the 5, 2nd and 4. They'll run again with Hunt. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
And not a fun game at all for anyone who's playing defense on the field at this point. They just gave up another first down on another good run. I wonder if the defense coordinator just says, let's sell out, play against the run, and not worry about getting beat by the pass.
Hunt will score. Touchdown, Vikings.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Dancing to his left. He'll get this one complete there to Pittman. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Well, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38.
Well, he reminded us that he was a 1,000-yard receiver a year ago as he starts off week 1 picking up right where he left off. He told us at the end of the preseason he was primed for a big year. He just gave us excellent evidence of his belief.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Able to shake him off. Buying time to his left. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A 13-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead.
If you're going to play quarterback in the NFL, you've got to have great vision, and you've got to remain calm when things break down in the pocket. Both of those traits are on display there. He surveys the situation, sees the middle of the field open, so he's just going to step up and take it himself. Very well done there.
Remember, he got loose on the previous drive, capped it off with a nice touchdown run. And now starting again here, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Trying to get the ball to his tight end in the center of the field where he runs a lot of his routes and ostensibly is extremely comfortable. He was hoping he'd find a seam and a big gainer to go along with it, but that one was incomplete.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And this one too low.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he will have the Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
These are running back numbers that he's accumulating right now. Received double-digit carries and has rewarded them by breaking the century mark in rushing, in addition to what he's done through the air. Definitely MVP caliber football we're witnessing.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now back to throw. Flush to his right. He's going to find Jefferson open downfield. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Vikings are pouring it on. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
Here again comes the captain of this offense leading his crew back out there now. And I'm just wondering, how many yards is he going to throw for? Well, we're only in the 3rd quarter. He's just thrown for a ton.
You have your abacus here?
My what?
Your abacus?
I thought you said like Atticus Finch.
No. We're not getting that deep. But counting this up, we might need a few extra people in here because the yardage he's piling up, the way that he's playing, it's a lot of fun to watch. I can't wait to see what he does next.
We'll see what he does here on this drive. On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. The broken tackle could not free him as he's brought down at the 10-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On 2nd down, right back to Hunt. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Kareem Hunt with career touchdown number 94. He ties both Jerome. Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. And the yardage just continues to pile up. We're still in the 3rd quarter. He's had a heck of a game.
Keep your calculator handy because these numbers are skyrocketing. Loving watching what he's doing right now because, what do we call it, in the zone?
Yeah, he's in the zone.
I think he's in the zone plus right now. Everything is like a laser.
See if he can stay in that zone. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Kareem Hunt with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Vikings get another. Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. And you think he personally is evaluating his game so far? He was pretty good in the 1st half, been good so far here in the 3rd quarter. He's got a line. They'll start with Hunt on the ground. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On second down, right back to Hunt. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. Now a toss running left, Hunt. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Now 2nd and 9. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. And he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3. And now they're in the hurry-up. On 3rd down, here's Hunt. Fighting through. Oh, another great move. And he will have the Vikings 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 81 yards rushing for him now here in Week 1. A very solid start to this new campaign. Hunt will try going up the middle. Able to push his way through. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Here's a jet sweep. This is Addison shedding through the defense. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. Breaks the tackle, now Allen. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Kareem Hunt with career touchdown number 96. He joins Eric Dickerson on the all-time list. And the Vikings are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
On 1st down, they look downfield, and it's complete. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. A big play there for Minnesota. 43 yards.
And this has been the story all night long. They just came out firing and have not backed off, even with the big 4th quarter lead. Here's another completion for big yardage.
So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Here's Madison running left, and he stopped immediately there. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. Here's Madison getting it again on second. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Lots of praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more 1st down to help salt this one away. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. A carry here for Hunt. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
Now the Vikings offense gets set to take over here. And this is really the start to the season that you're hoping for if you're a coach or a player. They've got the big lead here in the 4th quarter and now can really take some time off the clock. They pitch it out to Hunt. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Now, this was not just the opener of a brand-new season, but this was a division game here in Week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for Minnesota, they begin the new campaign with a victory here.
Anyone got any body spray? When we doing the game balls?
Hey, I'm ready to get my game ball.